Hey, good evening, folks. New Year is almost here. The year 2016 is about to end, right? So, I promised you I'm going to do something special for the new year for all of you people, all my lovely subscribers, and all the people who watch. And I really thought of what should I do. A lot of thoughts like came to me. That outdoor shoot is still on, that idea. But for the time being, I thought what should be a good idea. you know I did a face off between Ultramall and Savage, two very popular fragrances recently, which got a lot of views. So then today I thought, should I do DHI versus the very very loved right now Valentino Umo Intense? Then I'm like, nah, let's do something really special. So to me, this is what I feel. It's going to be something special. I started off about a few months back, 4 or 5 months back, my channel, and I started with top 15, I think, collection in my, top 15 fragrance in my collection. So since then, my fragrances, I added them some. I added some of new ones, and then some of the bottles were not in my collection, so I couldn't show you from time to time. And here we are, end of the year. So I haven't made any new purchase since I left Malaysia, but then surely I can show you still among my 100 fragrances I'm gonna pick top 20. This is irrelevant of the season or maybe compliments. Yeah, sometimes compliments, sometimes smell. It's a combination of a lot of things. So this is, at this moment, this is what I feel I owe the most for this year, and I love the treasure. When I look at my collection, these are the one I treasure the most. So end of the year. So this might change next year. Definitely, it might change because I'm going to buy few new bottles, right? So here we go. So it's gonna be a bit long list because it's 20 fragrances. Not gonna be showing you for in detail. Just gonna show you one by one. All right. So number 20. All right, number 20, I'm gonna start with one of my favorite summer fragrances. Okay, this one, I've been owning this for recently, few months only, few weeks only, I guess. But I really treasure this. This is one of the best and highest number of bottles sold in the all over the world. Okay, this is from the house of Azzaro. This Azzaro's Chrome, beautiful, lovely looking blue juice, reminds me of the ocean, right? And smells fantastic. Very good performance and a lot of compliments with this, right? Yeah, so starting off with a good note with Azzaro's Chrome. All right, next is gonna be one of my earliest buys. This one, the smell really makes me feel on the special days, like people say it has performance issues and whatnot, but I really treasure this juice. This is gonna be the original Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDT. I have some, I dropped the bottle few days back and I put a dent to it, but thank God the juice is okay. That's all that matters. So beautiful amber looking juice, Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Beautiful cigar smell, beautiful fruit punch and sort of amber, as well as I think there's beautiful note of grapefruit on up top. Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Next one is going to be my Christmas in a tree. I mean, not Christmas in a tree, Christmas tree in a bottle. You guys all know what it is. I love this fragrance. I love the smell of it. Even the short leaf, what a beautiful juice. From the house of Burberry, Burberry's London. If you don't have it in your collection, get it, because this is going to really cheer you up. This is a personal scent. This is really adorable. All right, Burberry's London for men, EDT. So the next one doesn't, I don't really show this in so many of my list, but if you know how much I use of this fragrance after you see it, you'll know how much I owe of this fragrance and how much I am a fan of this fragrance. This is from the house of Chanel, all right, and this is one of this older collection but reformulated bottle. This is Platinum Egoist from Chanel. As you can see, my juice level going down very fast. Beautiful green, and if you like to feel what like it is like to be in a forest, an absolute peace of mind, and then masculine at the same time, and little bit and a lot of gentlemanly scent. Like it has the gentleman feel. Dress up, dress down, and can be used all year round. For the cooler weather, hotter weather, all year round. This is a very great scent. Okay, Chanel Platinum Egoist. Right. So moving on to next one, it's going to be one so-called cheapy. People call this cheapy. I'm like, I hate that term. Cheapy means like, the sound word cheapy means cheap. I don't like the idea of it, but this fragrance I absolutely treasure. I got so many compliments from it, and it really projects nicely in the hotter weather, heat, one of the ideal fragrances to wear. And this is more, in the whole line of Acqua di Gio, this to me is the best. And I'm not talking about Acqua di Gio line. I'm talking about Perry Ellis Red. I reviewed this when I was in Malaysia last few days, I reviewed this. I have a 50 ml bottle, but what a gorgeous scent. Absolutely fresh, little bit spicy kick, and that Aqua di Gio it reminds you of. And I picked this over one very popular fragrance also, Aqua di Gio Profumo. So you guys can see how much I treasured this. So if you don't have this bottle, it's so cheap, you can buy it and then you can use it carefree. You can use it absolutely casually. You can carry it anywhere, gym bag, whatnot, and it's gonna get you compliments if you don't tell what you're using. All right, but then why not say it? It's a beautiful bottle too, right? So Perialis Red. So next one is going to be from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier. As you know, Jean Paul Gaultier, I have only 3 fragrances and I added them all. So which one is the next one, right? This is my recent purchase and I really use it for indoors mostly, and it's more like a winter fragrance, I feel. But what a beautiful, artistic, beautiful. There's nothing synthetic about this fragrance. I really enjoy wearing this. This is going to be the Lamal Essence EDP, and this is 125 ml bottle. I bought this the day it came out in Malaysia, and I have no regrets since then. As you can see, my juice level is down a little bit. I use it for indoor purpose, and I did pick up compliments from this. I think ladies can wear it alike. It feels a little bit manly with the cardamom, but a lot of lavender as well, but different from the original Lamal. Very, very, this is 1 or 2 years from now, this is gonna be ultimate hype, all right? So before it gets reformulated, I'm happy I got one bottle, right? So Lamal Essence, right? So next one, this is one of my signature scents, easily. I would say this is easily one of my signature scents, but this year, towards the second quarter of the year, I didn't use it that much because I didn't find places to wear it, but I still do wear it a lot. So this is absolutely actually one of my favorite fragrances, all right? This is from the house of Daniel Icon, the most gorgeous and heaviest bottle in my collection. Looks like very expensive part from a very expensive car, all right? So if you imagine Bentley or Jaguar, they might have a body part that looks like it. Just look at the presentation. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Bottom here, you see, smells absolutely fantastic. It could be signature scent worthy, very manly, very playful, leather, and then I think it got some cardamom, some same like the other one, the Lamal Essence. It has some lavender in it. Very urban, sort of manly scent. So those who bought it after like watching my review or something, you see their comments, you see people's reviews on this. This is very well received, all right? And this is the best one in the line, all right? Okay, so Daniel's Icon. So moving on, next one is going to be from a house of Ferrari. And I reviewed it a few days ago. This is one of the rarest oud. I don't wear oud. I'm not a very big fan of oud fragrances, but this is what I feel for winter. It's serving me really well, and it's doing its magic. This is the beautiful, gorgeous red bottle, Ferrari's Essence Oud, all right? This is 100 ml and EDP concentration. This one is beautiful to wear during the cooler weather. The first 1 hour or so is going to be a bit tough. Got rose, oud, and some sort of I think spicy kick to it like saffron and stuff. Very, very royal scent. This one scent fit for the Arab billionaires, all right? If you know Dubai people, business people, they'll be wearing something like this. Very, very posh fragrance. Ferrari's Essence Oud, right? Okay. So next one, because I'm losing track of, because there are 20, I'm losing track of the numbers. So I'm just showing you one by one. So you can just count down actually one by one, right? So the next one. So this one is a flanker of one of my very favorite fragrances. If you know those sort of fragrances, that one gives you the feel of laundry, fresh laundry, gentleman, clean, white shirt, very up class. Smells like bar of soap. That one would be from House of Prada, one of my favorite night out scents. This is mysterious, this is niche quality to me, and this is one of the fragrance I treasure. This is very expensive as well, but then I'm lucky I got the 100 ml bottle of it. This is the Prada Amber Intense EDP, the flanker for the Prada Amber, okay? This fragrance, you have to really try on your skin, because it's likely you're not gonna get this fragrance for the first sniff if you're not into niche game, or if you're not into the game for a very long time. If you like smells like Hugo Boss or something safe, this is not a safe fragrance. You really have to see the dry down of it, and you have to see what it does for you at night. Very, very gorgeous scent. Very, very, one of the fragrance I treasure a lot. And then the juice level is somewhere here right now, right? So somewhere near the plate. Very, very gorgeous scent from Prada, okay? I think one of the most solid releases ever from Prada's house, right? Okay, moving on to next one. Next one is going to be absolute. There's just sometimes I just look at this bottle, I go like, I just need just one bottle sometimes, just this is gonna serve me all purpose because I'm a fan of sweet fragrances. So this is one fragrance that is changing the game for the house of Calvin Klein. And I reviewed this, one of my favorite bottles, even though cumbersome, but the smell. Many people bought it and they have absolutely no regrets. CK Reveal for men. Okay, this is brandy, agave, that beautiful note of agave, which is very rare to find, and as well as there is a tonka bean, and there is a lot of this other vetiver in the dry down and whatnot. But sweetness, clubbing king, if you talk about a lot of these clubbing kings, they would be up there right in the top, right? If you haven't got your nose on this, get Calvin Klein Reveal for men. This has no performance issues, just like the many other CK fragrances, and it could be used, I think for women can use it alike. Very, very sort of strange scent in a very good way, right? Really, really gorgeous scent. All right, so CK Reveal. Moving on to the next one. Next one is going to be very easy, but it's going to be difficult to see why, you wouldn't understand why is it so down the order. I set them in order based on the usage, based on the compliments I got. And to me, this is a no-brainer. If you guys know this one, not need to talk so much about it. Bleu de Chanel, one of the best releases, safest blind buys from the house of Chanel. This is the EDT 100 ml. Beautiful magnetic cap, sits nicely. You can pick it up very securely, but I'm still careful because I broke one of these bottles. Absolutely 125 ml bottles when I got it at first. So this is my second bottle. I treasure it. You can wear this absolutely any time of the year, winter, summer, all year round, any occasion. Absolutely no brainer. Gets a lot of compliments. The best thing about this to me is the opening, the grapefruit. All right, so the sparkling grapefruit, it's the highlight of this fragrance for me. Bleu de Chanel from the house of Chanel. All right, moving on to the next one. Next one is going to be one fragrance. Sometimes people call it love it or hate it, but this is a rose garden. It's a fit for a king. As well as this fragrance reminds me of Shah Jahan, who built Taj Mahal for his wife Mumtaz in India, right? This is, you guys know, I have a regret buying a smaller bottle, but I'm gonna get a bigger bottle in future. Declaration d'un Soir from the house of Cartier. Absolutely gorgeous, fresh, spicy rose. You're gonna get that feeling of being in the red rose garden by the swing, and there's no noise, absolute peace of your mind. Manly rose scent, very, very rare in a designer's game. And this one feels like money. If you smell it, it's a bit on the higher side of the price, but it smells like money. And the evening you spend it with your sweetheart by the bridge in somewhere in Paris where the moon is up there, this is your scent to wear. All right, absolutely gorgeous. Right, so I think right now we have like 9 cents left, right? So let's go very quickly, right? I don't want to make it very long, right? So next one is gonna be from the house of Dior. This fragrance, I really always, when I started my journey, I saw the review of this fragrance. I saw it being called a legend, one of the classics of all time since it got released. I have a reformulated bottle, but I'm very glad at least I have one bottle of it. This one, to me, there is just very few fragrances which can do magic like this. Dior's Fahrenheit. You guys know the famous, ever famous petroleum gasoline note, and you feel like the leather jacket, bike, leather boots, rugged man, those biker boys, Harley Davidson, even people working, like in construction, rough and tough guys. This is for them. Daring scent, and the dry down is absolutely gorgeous. Floral, you get a little bit of a lot of notes. You get a bunch of florals. So opening, up top is gasoline, followed by floral, and but very manly one. All right. So if you don't own it, in my opinion, this is one of the fragrances I would own. If I have 10 fragrances, this would be one of the 10 fragrances of all time. Right. Right. So coming very fast towards the end, right? So next one is gonna be absolutely, I mean, to me, in my book, people call it whatever they want. They can call it a synthetic mass, sweet synthetic mass, garbage, absolutely no art involved in this. But to me, yes, this is art for me, because this is sex use. This is a fragrance that's gonna get you thousands of compliments. This is gonna get you that, those looks that, flirty looks. This is what you wear if you want to flirt with women. Paco Rabanne Invictus. Those who hate it, respect you guys, but those who own it, they know what this does. It's got two other flankers. I think the Aqua, Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua, as well as the new one is Intense. So the kind of reviews I saw, I tried the Aqua, didn't like it. I saw the Intense. I think this is the Intense version of it all. So if you have this, if you just want to own 5 fragrances, this could be your clubbing fragrance, this could be your dating fragrance, and this is suiting more for the people who love sweet fragrances, very intense sweetness. All right, and it has that rare note of bay leaf. That one makes all the difference. Very beautiful sprayer up top here. Kind of, I love the bottle still, right? People didn't like it, I'd like it. Really, really nice fragrance, right? So next one, it's going to be, to me, I was gonna so put it in the top 3, but the thing is, something happened, I changed my mind. By no means this is going to be so down the order. I use it every day, almost every day, and this one is my trusted buddy. This is from House of Dior. If you know which one, it's a trusted buddy of mine. You guys know. This is Dior Sauvage. This one comes before Bleu de Chanel, beating this one in performance. Smell wise, I love the Bleu de Chanel smell, but this one, the performance is 3 times more. Lasts you all day, all year round. It can be used for any purpose. Most versatile scent at this moment you can get, and then quality you get at the designer's game. Bit on the pricey side, but yeah, absolutely worth. If you just have one bottle, it will serve you all the purposes. Dior Sauvage, absolutely gorgeous scent, right? Also has the magnetic top, which is very convenient. You can pick it up. Beautiful bottle with the shades and everything. Everything works. It's maybe not the most artistic fragrance, but very trusted buddy for performance and compliments and head turning effects. All right, there you go. So next one is going to be from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, the second fragrance from the house. All right, and I did comparison video between the Sauvage and this one. This one is Ultra Mall. This is the most bombastic, most bomb of a scent. It's no way you can miss it with one spray. Whole area is gonna know you are wearing Ultra Mall. Only one downside of this is you cannot wear this exactly in the days of hotter summer days. All right, for the winter, cooler weather and nighttime, if you're just going clubbing, if you're going out with your boys, and then you're trying to get some compliments and you want to dismiss everyone else's perfume, Ultra Mall from Jean Paul Gaultier's house. Try it and see what it does. Beautiful bubblegum, pineapple, as well as pineapple also. Just like from Sauvage, got a lot of pineapple and ambroxan. This one got pineapple and got strawberry, some bubblegum feel, a lot of fruity feel from this. And the dry down is beautiful. Some people call it feminine and whatnot. I don't mind wearing feminine fragrances, but to me, a man can absolutely wear it. All right, very, very solid fragrance. Right, moving on to the last 4. You guys must have idea what I wear so much, and then maybe one of the fragrances you have no idea. Maybe you're not sure if I was gonna pick it, right? This is gonna be number 4. The number fourth pick is going to be the one you must have not predicted, because I have a lot of other fragrance I could have picked, but I picked this to be number 4. Very special fragrance. This is from the House of Chanel, one of my earlier buys. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Not the Sport, this is the Extreme version, the EDP 100 ml, right? This one doesn't come with a magnetic cap, but the smell of this, my god, the first opening 1 hour, you're gonna smell like not a king, you're gonna smell like an angel. Such a beautiful, gorgeous, it's, if you like musk, smells like white musk, very good quality musk, and proper, like quality of Chanel, evident in this. I like Edition Blanche a lot, but this one gets me the most number of compliments from the House of Chanel. To me, this is the best fragrance release in the recent times from the House of Chanel for the designer side. All right, so number 4, Chanel Allure Homme Eau Extreme. This one you can wear it all year round, but not maybe the hottest days of summer. All right, so keep that in mind. Beautiful dating fragrance. So the last 3, the big names, always it's going to be, when I look at it, I get bored these days, but they are just quality. They are not gonna be in my rotation forever. All right, but which one is number 1? That is the question, right? So for number 3, I'm gonna pick up one fragrance. This is always my queen, this is always my sweetheart, but then just for this year, and I wore the other 2 a little bit more. All right, bit sad to show you, but this is always gonna be in my rotation. I'm always gonna have a bottle of this Dior Homme Intense, the lipstick. The lots and lots of lipstick feel that people at first they get when they never smelled it before, which I also got. I didn't get it when I bought it at first. I was like, what is Dior Homme Intense? I was expecting something else. But the iris note and then like a little bit of night feel cacao or something, that evening wear feel, the posh feel, it took me about this much juice to realize what gorgeous scent this is. Dior Homme Intense is one of those fragrances you must keep in your collection if you are a collector, right? So number 3, Dior Homme Intense, one of my most complimented fragrance of all time, right? So moving on to last two, this is going to be very hard battle. I really was like, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. Which one goes number 2? Which one goes number 1, right? So number 2, I decided just for this year, for this list, is going to be one of the sexiest fragrance of all time, one of the iconic fragrances of all time, and the best fragrance for me from the house of YSL, signature scent of Jeremy, is gonna be La Nuit de l'Homme. You guys know everything about this. If you guys are in the fragrance game, you're watching reviews, I don't need to talk much about it. You guys already know what it does. And I have it here. This is a 2014 bottle, not as bad as 2015 batch. Gives me solid performance about, I'll give it 7 out of 10. Compliments wise, this is a bomb. I wore this in a wedding. People, I mean, not people, ladies, they were giving me looks. I mean, this is first time. If you wear this at night time, evening time, this is gonna get you compliments. People, if they smell you with this, go with 4 sprays or 5 sprays in Bangladesh, in our country. You're gonna see the magic of this. If you don't own this, I really thought about it. It's very expensive in Malaysia. It's around $100 for 100 ml. I really thought, should I get it? In the end, I lost the battle because the smell of it, opening, if you just spray it on your skin, you're just gonna see the magic of it. The cardamom, the beautiful cardamom note, along with bergamot, citrus, and the dry down. It's just gonna give you the best dry down, one of the best dry downs of all time. If you know Lamal, it's one of the best dry down. This, longer it on your skin, it's gonna do more magic, right? So La Nuit de l'Homme is my second pick, one of my signature scents. So the last one, you guys must have known because you haven't seen this in anywhere in the collection, in the top 20. So you guys know it's gonna be very easy, right? It's just kind of obvious which one I'm wearing most, which one I'm hyping to myself and the rest of the people, suggesting people to buy. I've been doing reviews after reviews on this. First impression, whatnot. It's gonna be from the house of Valentino, the most beautiful release of 2016. Valentino Homme Intense, the most gorgeous, dark, sexy, night out fragrance. All right. I love the original EDT, Valentino Homme, but this one, in my book, it gives me a little bit more than Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum. Beautiful notes of iris, cacao, I think a little bit, yeah, citrus, and then some of bergamot, bit orangey smell up top. And the dry down is iris, along with those are the extras that you don't get from Dior Homme Intense. The dark chocolate, as well as the black leather, a posh Italian black leather. All of it you get from it. And then sometimes it smells like myrtle or something like a beverage, alcoholic beverage, that licorice kind of sweetness as well. A little bit juicy. That's what I feel from this fragrance. Very good performance, EDP concentration. Higher on the side, $100 plus in Malaysia, but no regrets. All right. I'm gonna make this scent of the night, as usual. And you see the way it sprays. You see this. When it hits you, it goes like a tsunami. Huge spray on this, beautiful spray on this. All right, and that's how I'm gonna end with this note. I'm gonna end the year 2016. It has been a very up and down sort of year. Sad for me, some happiness for me. It's a mixed bag of emotion or something like that. All right, but then I'm very happy. I got most of my fragrances that I really wanted in my collection, and I have few more to buy. So looking forward in 2017 to get all those in my collection. So everyone have a wonderful New Year party. Everyone have a amazing New Year. I hope no more tragedy happens. Of course, they're bound to happen, but I really hope the world changes for a good cause, and then there's much more love spread than hatred. All right, so that's one of my goals from my channels. I like to unite people. I like to see love being shared, not hatred. So everyone, thank you so much. Thank you very much for subscribing, loving me, giving me support. I treasure everyone's support, really. You guys make my day, and you guys are the reason I'm doing this. Happy New Year, happy holidays, and good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.